Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. Today, we're going to be talking about our top tips to tackle your holiday waste program. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with us, I'll just tell you a little bit about ReCollect. So, ReCollect is a software company born in 2009, and we create digital tools to streamline waste related communications. Basically, we're a group of people from data ninjas to policy experts to solid waste professionals and experienced educators, and we're passionate about creating change in the solid waste industry. My name is Megan Vidakovich, and I'm the business development representative here at ReCollect. And I'm very passionate about connecting organizations to digital tools to help foster better recyclers.
And I'm Jenica Nelson. I'm the customer education manager here at ReCollect, and I work to create content for our customers and use their stories along with Megan and her team to create an impact. All right, so today's webinar objective is learning how to leverage digital technology to help you develop, create, and implement your holiday waste program. We know that this is a very busy time of year, so to be able to lean on some digital solutions to aid you can be really time-saving, and you can feel some relief from that. We're also going to cover some of our top holiday waste reduction tips to encourage people in your community to reuse, repurpose, or recycle correctly. And we're drawing on best practices from ourselves here at the ReCollect team, but also the communities that we work with. So here's some not so jolly facts about holiday waste. Maybe some of these are new to you. So there is a 25% increase of household waste between Thanksgiving to New Year's Day. So part of that basically equals a 25 million increase of tons of trash that will be created during the season. So just between basically a 2-month span, there's 25 million more tons of trash created. As part of that as well, it's food, right? We're hosting friends and family. There's gathering events that happen. So there's a 25% increase as well of food that is purchased that is then thrown away. But there is some good news. So 80% of this holiday waste can be reused, repurposed, or recycled, and to that latter point, composted as well. So Megan, now over to you to outline some of what we're communicating during this holiday season.
So we're going to hold holiday waste contamination. During the holidays, it's important to clearly and proactively communicate holiday waste changes with your audience. It's a busy time of year, people have a lot on their plates, so it's important to keep these things top of mind for residents to avoid any confusion. Communicating things like weather delays due to snow, ice, or wind, to seasonal interruptions due to collection changes because of public holidays, to even special collection events due to things that are not usually collected year-round. It's important to get in front of these things and communicate them before the disposal. We want to ensure that this communication happens before the collection of things like Christmas trees, holiday big band events, or even organics collection. Jenica is going to show us how a customer uses our collection calendar tool to effectively communicate their holiday waste program.
All right, thanks, Megan. So I'm going to highlight here the city of Saskatoon in Saskatchewan. They've got our calendar product you see up on the screen now. As part of this product, there is something we call the campaign feature. So that's this messaging displaying up here right top, front, and center. They're doing an educational campaign about waste reduction. And if you can't reduce waste, then divert it at least to the appropriate stream. They're also giving a call to action here for their waste wizard, where you can search what is and isn't recyclable or other options for disposal. In addition, as part of the calendar, you can add specialty events. So whether that's the holiday itself, and if that's going to delay collections at all, you can present that in your calendar. And after the new year, you could even add Christmas tree collection events, or if there is a drop-off option as well for that. So this is a great feature to highlight that. And now, Megan, back over to you to highlight contamination items.
Perfect. All right. All right, so putting a wrap on top waste offenders. Recycling can be confusing all year round, but during the holidays, we definitely see some top items that are more confusing during the holidays. People want to recycle properly, so we have to kind of help them and make sure that they have the information that they need to make the right decisions with how to sort their waste properly. Things like tanglers, like Christmas lights, we don't want those going in the cart because they can cause issues down the line. Things like wrapping paper, which you think may be recyclable because it's made of paper, can be confusing because of ribbons or bows or any tape that's on it actually makes it not recyclable in a lot of areas. So as we go forward, we just want to make sure that your residents have the tools to be able to inform themselves and make the right choices about how to dispose of their holiday waste. So Jenica is going to show us a customer who effectively communicates how to recycle these items properly.
Yes, and so we're back over to City of Saskatoon. They're just such a great example, really utilizing all components of their ReCollect tools to get the word out. So now we're going to go over to their Waste Wizard and we're going to type in ribbons and bows. You can even see it includes the word Christmas bows. So if I were to type in Christmas, just in and of itself, our synonym feature here is at work, and we can see that it's still going to pull up ribbons and bows for us, as well as a whole host of other materials Megan mentioned. So we can see here there's a nice image. It very clearly at the top says this is not recyclable. Please do not put this in your blue cart or bin. The best option is going to be to put this in the trash. But then you'll notice under special instructions, they've added some really great tips. Really specific to this kind of like wrapping and decor item. So it's saying, you know, if it's 100% paper, you can recycle it. If, you know, for more tips about wrapping paper, please visit our website from the seasonal time period that we're experiencing now. So also, of course, unused or good condition items, we want to reuse those, maybe save those for next year. So they're really utilizing all components of their Waste Wizard here to get that special instruction out. And then we can, you know, search again for something like a natural Christmas tree and get some even, you know, better information. There's no curbside collection here in the city for trees, but there are some great drop-off options. We can even see on the map, you know, where's the closest one to us and when is this drop-off available. So yeah, just an all-around great example that they have going there. All right, so with that being said, seeing some real life examples, kind of hearing what the main problem is, what can we do to try to be better in our communities, to try to educate our residents? So here are some of our ReCollect Zero Waste holiday tips. So this is something that's very important to us as a company. You know, the planet and the health of the planet is always front and center for us. So entertaining is a big one. You know, as we've mentioned earlier, this is a big time of year to be with friends and family. So when you're entertaining, be really mindful about using reusable products such as plates and napkins, other cutlery that can either just be washed and reused, or, you know, if you can't do that, just ensure that you're not putting those little plastic items in the garbage. So really ensuring that your community knows what can and can't go in the cart or what could maybe be, you know, shifted to reusable when it comes to entertaining. The tree as well. So this is actually an opportunity when an artificial tree could be a good idea just because it can be reused year over year. So if your community maybe doesn't have some sort of natural tree program where they're composting or putting it back out to nature, this could be a good one for them to consider as well. And then third for me is gifting. So giving a gift that needs no wrapping or finding items that are even made from a percentage of recycled materials can be really impactful. Or maybe even get creative with your wrapping. You know, we've seen people use cloth, newspaper, decorate it your own, and get really creative. Save some money in the meantime as well.
Definitely. Even things like saving energy, making sure to turn off our holiday lights or trees when we're not home, just being mindful of that. Even though it's the holidays, we still want to be environmentally conscious and make the right choices. All right. So that brings us to leveraging your website to promote your program. So we know in this modern age, the most effective way to communicate with people is online. Most people are looking online for their information. So naturally, it makes sense for us to put the information that they need where they're already looking. Things like making sure that the information is always accurate and up to date, that makes sure that we can inform residents correctly, making sure that all the details are in one place so it's easy for them to find. And with that, you also get the benefits of the analytics, the back-end metrics, and being able to see, who's visiting your website, how many people, and what items are being searched for the most. That's going to be really helpful to you in the long run. Always wanting to drive that traffic back to your website and building the trust with the residents or your audience that, that's the place to go for that accurate, up-to-date information. So thank you so much for listening. Happy holidays to everyone out there who took the time to watch our webinar. We're always happy to talk about recycling or waste or answer any questions that you may have. Don't hesitate to reach out to us at recollect.net/let's talk. Or if you have any questions, we're always happy to help, as well as having lots of educational information available on our website.
And we hope you've learned something new today, taken a new waste reduction tip for your holidays in your community. And from all of us here at ReCollect, have a happy holiday. Thanks for watching. Bye.